Rather, speaking the truth in love, we are to grow up in every way into Him who is the head, into Christ.
Hello, I'm Steve Ingram, and we want to look at another passage of Scripture today. I'll be looking at John, the 14th chapter. We'll start there in just a minute. And sometimes we think, what is it like to have a good relationship with God? What is it like to have a good relationship with Jesus? How does Jesus explain it? Well, in John the 14th chapter, the first few verses, he uses an example of things that happened in his day. So let's think about back in Palestine in Jesus' time, for a wedding, before a wedding could take place, everybody had to agree, make the arrangements and all that. One of the things that was typically done was, since this new bride was coming in to be part of the family, the son would prepare a room at his father's house. And that could be, if the house was big enough and had extra rooms, then a room could be selected and it would be prepared and all set up. In other cases, sometimes a room actually had to be built onto the house. And then, once the room was prepared, then the potential groom would ask his father if the room was ready, if the room lacked anything. So when the father gave permission, then the wedding could commence, and then the bride could be brought in to the prepared room, to the prepared place, and would not only be a wife to the groom, but would also be part of the family and brought into a close relationship with the Father. And with that in mind, Jesus is with his disciples, and he's going to go away. He's going to be crucified. He's going to die. He's going away. He says, but I'm coming back. And let's see how that works out with the relationship. In John the 14th chapter, verse 1, beginning verse 1, and I'm reading from the English Standard Version. Let not your hearts be troubled. Believe in God. Believe also in me. In my Father's house are many rooms. If it were not so, would I have told you that I go to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and will take you to myself, that where I am, you may be also. Jesus was already in the close relationship with the Father, even before his death. But his going away in death, and then he is assuring them that there are rooms prepared, that when he comes back, he will take us, his disciples, to be with him where he is, with the Father. Let's think about these encouraging words and put them into our minds and let them shape our attitudes. And until next time, I wish you peace and a good relationship with the Father.